on the away sideline. Get a look at their head coach. His guys caught in the mushy middle of the NFL after 4 weeks, sitting at 2-2. And on the home sideline, here is their head coach. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Huard. It is time for some football. And we're off and running from Orlando. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted now. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind.
In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Recovered by the defense. They're able to take this fumble back inside the red zone. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack.
And in he goes for the touchdown. These guys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Howard. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. Shotgun snap here to Howard. He's got Emeka Egbuka. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
Trying to sneak with Howard. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Out of the gun. Howard. Oh, he's keeping it again.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
He is down to the 30-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Gain of 16 yards.
So First and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down. These guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up, next man up. These teams know it. The players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group who could be built for a playoff run as long as this list doesn't grow too much longer.
Howard throwing on third down. Short throw, tipped. Oh, but he's still got it. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Fourth down, Howard. It's cut by Harrison. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
That's another first down.
Benson on first and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he drives this forward to the 6.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's
Turning to Benson on third. And he runs it across. Touchdown! These guys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Trey Benson, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage?
Pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked! They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This is Allen to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch the draft and turn some of the momentum in the building.
He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
a gain of 9. Brings up second and 1 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Running right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Catch made over the middle. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That one now some 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. It's now second and 10.
Again to throw on second. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's done a decent game before being brought down.
Number 2.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They're throwing it. And he is in. Touchdown. So this solid first half continues from they're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys blow their lead to 8.
Our home team 14. Visitors 6.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First and 10. Here's Howard. Left side in the hands of McBride. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Gets 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First down, Chicago.
Option play they give to Benson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun, here's Howard. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Third and long for him here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here comes their offense out again. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
First and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He took a good chunk, and there was merely room to add even more.
And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 14-6 is our score. More coming up after this quick break. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They'll start out with third and maybe a couple inches at most. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, they'll run. He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Another carry for it. Got the give on his own read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards.
Shotgun now on third down. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis and that run support.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up
Third and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the pitch hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
That's a
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. There's a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Still has some space inside the 35. Well, he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives him a first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Starting from the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
A gain of 15. First down.
They give up the gut to Benson. Shoots away from one. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A pickup of 17. And that'll be first down, Chicago. We've set it down from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Howard, first and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Another first down. A gain of 14. First down, Chicago.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end the beneficiary.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Benson once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
A gain of 4 yards.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. Good second down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here's a design run. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
So 3rd and 6 on deck, Brock, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. All from Orlando coming up. 3rd down from the gun. That one connects. And for the Chicago touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Dicker on now for the PAT. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This is Allen to return. Escapes the defender. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now come out throwing. Finds him on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Keeps it on the option here. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play good for 17 on a first down. We've set it down from 37. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We've set it down from 37. Pass play on 1st and 10. Took off with it again. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. Gives him the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Now here he goes again. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient on 2nd down.
He's got it over the middle. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hanson, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the New England Patriots. And this is Lamar Jackson. The throw, the catch, and a 39-yard touchdown pass. The Ravens move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And here's the running back for the visiting team. He's been terrific in the first half. This, the first of his 2 touchdown runs. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Falcons with a 2-touchdown lead. 21-7 the score at the half. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's Anthony Richardson. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the second half is underway. This is Allen to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Hand off now from the gun. Makes the tackle. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Throwing off the play fake. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
That's another Orlando first down.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Complete
Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and
Right up the gut. Defender gets you in right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where Fade Favorite.
He has the touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
That one right down the middle. And his guys double their lead to 14. After the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. Visitors and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. And off to Benson to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Shotgun snap here to Howard.
At the 28-yard line.
They sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, it kind of just sets their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He's got a man left. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. And a play made by Jacob Parrish.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down.
On play action, here's Howard. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, Howard. Complete out to the right side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 20-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. And Howard wisely avoids taking a hit at the end of what was a nice productive run. Gets him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
That one intended for Trey McBride. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Yards to go.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. Catch made left side by Abuka. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Dicker connects there. And that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He'll take this at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
That's good.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Here's a quick pass to the right side, cut. And he's brought down at the line. It's on the turf, the ball's in, he lost it. And the defense has got it. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
I'll tell you this, Kate, the duality of quarterbacks in the league today continues to amaze me. It's remarkable how well they can throw it and run it. But in that case, When you turn into running back, what do you got to do? You've got to protect the football at all costs. He doesn't, and he gives that defense an extra possession.
The visitors and Trey Benson back out on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Benson on 1st and 10. He dodged the tackle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Here's a design run. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another
Benson has the Chicago touchdown. These guys capitalize on the fumble with 6. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
27. Visitors 24.
Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Rolling from the gun here. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen. We've set it down from 37. On 1st down, Howard. Put the body on the line for his team. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. And a 1st down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another 1st down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they take him down right along the 30. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
Complete to Trey Benson. 10 yards on the pickup.
He's going to throw it again. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Option play they give to Benson. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Throwing now, Howard has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. This from 40 on the right hash. Cracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll work against the blitz. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking underneath here, Benson. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Kicked well, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game!
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. There's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The visitors and Trey Benson back out on offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. 1st and 10 from the 32. Now begin this drive with Benson. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some depth into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision there defensively.
down here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Howard to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Benson now from the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
To the air, Howard. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Running from the pistol with Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now hold on a moment, folks. We got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Howard looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Chicago.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando.
7-yard line.
These guys losing by 7. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Connects with Ibuka over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So before third down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. To throw. Here's a screen to Benson. He has the first down to the 10. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Benson. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. Here he is to throw. Catch made. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys now trail by just some points in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This is Allen to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The home team's ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. On first down, they'll run. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
Setting up to pass. Brought in right side. And this one does not go far. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Low left side. Taylor has it. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So they'll decline this and take the results. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Finds the in route complete. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Taylor makes the catch. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. Back to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Sticking to the air here. Taking a shot for the end zone. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. He takes off with it. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this one stopped fairly close to that first down. Good challenge, but they face 4th down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
Once again, they call on him, and once again, he delivers. Had to be so confident sending him out there that he was going to win them this game, and he did just that.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Howard. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. This one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. This celebration begins for our winners as we say so long from Orlando.